We know, especially for the vets, that a series is a series of adjustments. Can't get too high, can't get too low, just like the regular season. It can go game to game. We've lost at home before by big numbers. We've lost on the road by big numbers, and we've won the series. Game one is just one game. We still have a lot of basketball left. They're at home. They're supposed to take care of home court. That's what it's supposed to do. But the series is about a game of adjustments, and hopefully we make the proper adjustments tonight. And I think we made some good ones. We'll see how it works, comes out for us, and hopefully get this big one. But we got to bring the juice. We got to bring the energy, and mentally, emotionally, I think we're all fine. We know we are able to play with anybody. We play our best basketball. We didn't play very good basketball, very smart last game. We come and expect to play better tonight and smarter. So we expect to be a lot better game than it was, on Saturday.
Yeah, a lot of the guys were saying afterwards that maybe mentally you guys weren't there, or some guys weren't. But and how do you adjust to that?
So just communicating. But I think the coaching staff said they did a great job of figuring out to simplify it for us, so where we still have to communicate, but not as much as normal. A team like that, you have to communicate tremendously because of how much they move and all the continuity they have. We're simplifying it to make it easier for everybody, game plan wise. But I said we just got to talk better. We got to be more mature at this point in the season. It's a playoff time. There's no excuse for it. But so hopefully guys will be more locked in. It's not a noon game. There's no excuse. Guys will be awake. So I said it should be more interesting and see how guys step up and change their approach to this next game.
Yesterday, Steve Kerr said he knows you guys will bring it today. So is it that more difficult to get off that first punch when they are really expecting it?
No, I mean, it's never easy to get off first punch against any team, especially the best team in the world. They know what's coming. Every team knows what's coming, regardless of the fact. We have to execute it. We have to do it. We have to come out with that energy. And they're gonna. So they're mature professional team. It's a championship team. They're going to come and bring it as well, regardless of how many games they've won or lost. But it's up to us, to actually execute it, I guess, and come with that energy and try to outmatch their energy. Because, we're down a game right now. Fighting for our lives. This is what playoffs is about. But, I expect our younger guys to step up and our veterans also to bring that experience and, be smarter this game than we were last game.
There's been a lot of talk that they might not be quite as good this year as in the past. Do you still think that about them?
They're still very good, even without Steph. They're not an easy team to beat or compete with. But so we know ourselves, regardless of who's on that floor, we know we can compete with them. We just have to play our game. Right. We have to play smarter. Obviously we have some young guys, but we've had them grow a ton throughout the season, getting experience, getting a lot of minutes because of so many injuries. I think that's going to benefit us at this point in the season. And this is the time where we have to show it. We have to prove it to the coaching staff, prove it to ourselves and the world that we're ready. Regardless of who's on the floor, we have experience enough, and they've got enough minutes to know what to do and where to be and how to communicate on the floor. So tonight or tomorrow, tonight, I expect to see that executed.
Can one game help those young guys?
For sure.
Kind of see what it's
Some of those guys, they haven't had the experience. They haven't been in the playoffs before. Some of them have and haven't really played minutes. One game or one shot can change a whole series for a player, can build a lot of confidence. So all we need to do is just get one game on the road, and that can help the whole momentum change for us. But even though it's a playoffs, to me, it doesn't carry over a lot of times, momentum. It's usually just a game of adjustments or a series of adjustments. And, we hope to think that their momentum doesn't carry over, and we hope to think that, our lack of whatever we didn't do in game one doesn't carry over. But, it goes game to game. One game you might win by 20, one game you might lose by 20. But, one game for us, I think it changed a lot, confident-wise, with our younger guys for sure.
Do you think that there's been a lot of talk this year about the relationship between the players and the refs? Do you think that that has been an actual issue that's needed to be addressed or discussed? Or
I think so. Sometimes as players we forget that they're human too. They have emotions, but we know it's part of their job to I guess be objective and not put their emotions into it.
Right.
But sometimes the way certain people talk to certain people, regardless of how objective their job is, it's hard to take.
Sure.
But they make mistakes just like we do. Obviously, we feel we get probably penalized more than they might, and that's why we get probably more emotional than they might. But at the same time, at the end of the day, they're still humans. We got to treat them like that. And they got to be more receptive, I guess, to talking to us as well. So the relationship's got to be better in order for us to communicate with them and also to help them and for them to help us to see what we did wrong and also help them, maybe they fix a mistake or so.
Do you think part of the issue is the fact that there are a bunch of new guys this year that, over the last couple of years, guys like Danny Crawford and Joey Crawford and
I don't think that's the issue.
that have changed over now?
No, I mean, that may be a factor. They are new, some of them fairly.
I just
but
think the relationships aren't there with, like,
maybe, but even with the older guys, there's still the communication wasn't there the way it should be. We probably should have had these meetings or address this issue in the past years ago. But I said the plan is to get better, help them fix their mistakes, and them help us fix our mistakes, and so we'll be on the court together and have a pretty cohesive relationship where it's mature and we're not having situations where guys are getting ejected or getting cussed out, because ultimately fans want to see good basketball and everybody on the floor and play. And play.
do you think the meetings have helped them?
I think so. I mean, we'll see. I mean, over time we talk about it, we discuss it, but a lot of teams, a lot of players, a lot of guys are still looking to see if any changes are happening. It's kind of end of the year right now. I guess that adjustment may happen next year, but my duty is just to go out there and play and adjust to how they're calling the game, and try to do the best of my ability, stay out of foul trouble and guard the next guy. I can't control what they call, what they don't call. I know most times we go out there expecting nothing. And a lot of times we can assume that we might not get many, especially on the road, so we have to play through it.